Hey, welcome back to episode 14 of our NHL 25 franchise mode with the Halifax Armada. So we got 10 games left in the season here, boys, and it's crunch time. Looking at standings here, we're just outside of the playoffs, but we're right there. We definitely could make the playoffs. It's within grasp. Let's see, just Eastern Conference here. We're sitting in ninth. We're we're sitting in 10th. We're 1 point behind the Hurricanes with one game in hand. 1 point behind the Penguins with the same amount of games played, and 2 points behind the Bruins with a game in hand. Regulation wins, we're behind everyone. So we're not getting that tiebreaker, but we're still right there in the mix, and we need to start winning games now. So, with that being said, we're obviously going to throw our best lineup out there. And there's no more messing around with trying to grow people or anything like that. We're just trying to win here. And we're going to go with the players that have been giving us the best chance to win all year. And I think that this first line is going to give us the best chance to make the playoffs with this second line as well. And this is what I believe gives us the best chance here moving forward, boys. So the reason is Wilson's been playing very solid. I think we need to give him as much ice time as possible. William Karlsson's a very good defensive player, which is why we have him on that first line. Just a very well-rounded player. The only category that I don't like of his is physicality, but he's playing with Tom Wilson, right? So I like that. And then Ehlers for offense. All right. And then Cooley, just a well-rounded player. We want him on the second line over anyone else. Nelson, very good defensive player. And same with Bjorkstrand. We want to be able to keep the puck out of the net as much as possible. One thing I'm wondering is if maybe we throw Patty Kane up there. Since Bjorkstrand and Nelson are pretty good defensively. So yeah, we're going to throw Kaner up there for a bit more offense. Cooley's going to be a third liner with Pinto and Zegras, and I do like that line. Does Cooley play the right? No. So we're going to play Zegras on the right. And I don't mind that fourth line at all either, boys. Defensively, I think we got to go with Slavin and Ekblad and Pesci and Harley, yep, and York and Barron. That's what gives us the best chance to win here, boys. Unfortunately, we got a scratched Turcotte and Ramo. But hey, boys, if that gets us in the playoffs, I think they'll understand. Power play. Let's see here. Nelson's got 8 power play points. He's been playing the power play all year. Patty Kane's got 7 power play points, but that's only in 34 games. He's got 14 as a whole. Yeah, we're going to keep him on power play 1. Cam York, not exactly making his impact felt on power play 1, I'll tell you that. Ehlers is. Let's see here. William Karlsson. Let's get 4 power play points. That's not many. Zegras 4, but in 10 games. I do like him on the power play. Harley's got 2, but in 72 games. Maybe he's not the guy for the power play here. Here's Ekblad, really. Tom Wilson, he's got 7 power play points. He's just a presence out there. So honestly, what about Bjorkstrand? 10 power play points. Honestly, I'd like to throw Slavin back on the power play. Yeah. Slavin's going to be back on power play 1, boys. Cam York's not really working out there, but neither is any other defenseman on our team, really. So we're going to leave York on the power play, but we're going to take Ekblad off. And we're just going to throw Slayton here. Yep. We're going to throw Wilson. Or no, we're going to throw Zegras on that first power play as well. And Nelson can play the net front. Or should Wilson? Nelson can play the net front on the first unit. Let's see. Who are we neglecting off the power play? Pinto, Cooley, Nyquist, right? Nyquist could be there. Nyquist puts up points for how much ice he gets, man. Like, seriously. So does Pinto. Yeah. But I think we're going to leave it like this. Yeah, that's going to be our power play. And penalty kill, we've been good, so we're not going to even touch it. Goaltending-wise, I think you throw Joseph Wall into that more than you throw Varlamov. Or is that right? No, I think you throw Varlamov in there more. He's got more games played. His stats are more consistent and more real because he has more games played, right? If you know what I mean. So yeah, we got the Sabres here. They're on our tail. So we got to win this game. Very important game here, boys. Only 10 games left. Let's see if these new lines can get us into the playoffs. And maybe we'll name a captain after this playoff push if anyone really steps up and throws us into the playoffs. They might earn that captaincy. Right, boys? So we'll keep an eye out for that. Let's go here, boys. This is a big game. First period, Patrick Kane. Buries one. That's why we got him, man. He gets us going against the Sabres here. Let's keep it going. All right, 1-0 going into the third. Can we win it? We win it 1-0, boys. So I think Varlamov was in net for that one. Yeah, and that's a big shutout. His 6th of the season. Well done there, Varlamov. And Patrick Kane with the game-winning goal from Brock Nelson and Jacob Slavin. I wonder if that was on the power play. No, it wasn't. That was a 5-on-5 goal. We have to see it. That line, that second line, hooking up for the game-winning goal. And Varlamov just shuts the door the entire game. Gets us a much-needed win before we face the Blue Jackets here. We're still in the same position. Still in 5th here. We're now tied with the Bruins, but they get that tiebreaker because of the regulation wins, right? But we're right there, boys. We're right there. And where's Columbus here? I thought Columbus wasn't very far. Oh, they might be above us now. Yeah, they are, eh? Yeah, Columbus. Okay. So if we win this game, we're 2 points behind Columbus. I mean, we can get up to 5th here, boys. If we go on a little run here, we can even get up to 5th. And that would put us, I think, 4th in our division. Because Toronto, Tampa, and Florida are not being passed. But if we can pass Boston and Columbus, Pittsburgh, right, we can get up to 5th in the conference, which would still not give us a divisional spot. But yeah, it's looking like if we make the playoffs, we're either going to be facing Toronto or the New York Rangers. And I'd rather face the New York Rangers. So let's try and get that 4th wild card instead of that 5th, right? But I will take any playoff berth at this point because this is really close, boys. In our inaugural season, that was our goal, was to just make the playoffs, and here we are, boys. We're fighting for it. So, right where we want to be. Here against the Columbus Blue Jackets. In Columbus, first period, they score one, but then we score 3 power play goals, boys. So that power play won with. So we added Slavin. We threw Zegras in there. We got Zegras, Ehlers, and Kaner. Those are 3 very good offensive guys. You got Brock Nelson in front of the net, Slavin running the point. That's how we're going to be running it because look at this, boys. That's proof that it works, all right? All right. So, moving on. Second period. Let's keep this going, boys. Varlamov, let's shut the door. You got a 2-goal lead. I don't want to lose this game here. This is one of them that we got to win. We can't be choking games like this if we want to make the playoffs, all right? So this is a big second period. Let's play that defensive brand of hockey that we've played all year long, and let's win this game, all right? Whew, boys, so we score another power play goal, but we allowed 2. So it's like we're flipping here, like we're becoming an offensive team lately. We scored 4 power play goals this game, all coming from power play 1. Ehlers with 2 goals, Zegras with 1, and Kaner with the other. Those guys are all on power play 1. Those guys are our offensive dynamos, and they want to win this game. But we got to shut the door here, boys. Varlamov, no more goals, all right? You've allowed 3 this game. I know you've been good. You got to shut out last game, but I'm asking you, you're a veteran, man. You're 36 years old. You're not getting many more chances. We need this win, all right? This is a big game for us. Varlamov shuts the door for the whole third period. He understands the importance of this game, and we get it done, boys. Our power play won us that game. Zegras, Kane, and Ehlers, man. Just absolutely dialing in on the power play with Slavin, really making it work. 2 power play goals. I mean, wow. 2 power play goals for Ehlers, 1 for Kane, 1 for Zegras. Yeah, I mean, I really like the changes we made on that power play. And that's 2 regulation wins in a row, boys. Let's see where we stand here with 8 games left. All right, so we got the Montreal Canadiens coming up next. But let's check out the standings here. So we leapfrog Boston. They lose a game. They lose 2 games in a row. We win 2 games in a row. And we leapfrog the Bruins with a game in hand, 2 points ahead. I like it, boys. I like it. So in the Eastern Conference, we're still 8th. The Islanders are ahead of us. Only by 1 point. We got a game in hand on Pittsburgh. We just beat Columbus. We got 2 games in hand on them. So let's keep winning games here, boys, and we can move up the standings here. I like the way we're playing, so we're just going to send this game against Montreal. See how we do. And we win that one 3-2, boys. That is a big victory. And look who we have next, boys. The Boston Bruins. So this is probably the most important game of the season, right? It's the team we're actively fighting against in the standings. We're currently 4 points ahead of them. This is a 4-point game, right? So we absolutely need this win, boys. And we're on a roll. These guys are slumping. Let's take advantage here. Let's really eliminate these guys from the race and get a regulation win here. What do you say, boys? We're rolling. Let's keep it going, all right? Don't stop now. We got Varlamov in the net. He knows exactly what to do. Let's start it off strong here in Boston. Let's go. And we go down 2-0 early here. All right, boys. Well, we've seen that we can score goals. Let's keep it at 2. They're not scoring anymore, right, Varlamov? All right, let's shut the door here. Shut the door in the second period. Maybe get 1 back and set the stage for the third period. All right, boys? Come on here. All right, so we don't score 1. We keep them at 2. We still got a chance here. Let's go, boys. Come on. Okay. So Metalstat gets the second of the game. Zegras scores 1 late, but we lose that big game to the Bruins. That one hurts because They're right behind us, man. Well, you try. We're trying to become comfortable in our playoff position, right? But it's not working. I mean, that was the game to win if we wanted to get a lead here, and we let that one slip. So Joseph Wall is going to get our next game here. It's going to start. But yeah, there's nothing really to say or do here. I think we just got to keep running with our team. That's the best team we can dress so far. I mean, maybe you throw Turcotte. Like, I don't know. Let's see how our fourth line has been doing plus minus wise lately against the Bruins and against the Habs, right? So we lost 3-1 to the Bruins. Seems like it's actually our first two lines that were minus. And against Montreal, let's see. Our fourth line was minus. Makes you think. Is that fourth line working? You know what, boys? I'm going to try Turcotte. He deserves a shot. He's been out for a while. He was playing good hockey when he was in. We're going to throw him back in. All right. So Alex Turcotte playing his first game since, I don't know, December. Let's see what he can do against the Red Wings. He's been practicing and stuff, so it's not like he's jumping in cold. Another big game against a divisional opponent here. They got 80 points in 78 games, so they're a bit below us, but still would be good to get this regulation win with Joseph Wall and then that. Can we do it? Bjorkstrand is hurt until April 9th. It's not that long. He's got a sore knee, but that hurts a little bit. But that's nothing we can't replace. I'm happy we threw Turcotte in. Let's see how he did. I think he just stayed the same in that last game, but we're going to throw Cooley up here, and I think you should throw Tanev here, switch him with Zegras, because Tanev can play that right side. Throw Isemont back in for Bjorkstrand. On the power play, we will sub. Bjorkstrand wasn't even on there anymore. So we actually want Slavin running this one. That's something we didn't change. And we want him off the power play. But we probably want Patty Kane up here, right? Is Kaner even there? Yeah. And Harley's going to run that second unit. And maybe put Kaner on that side. So you want Slavin up there. We're actually going to throw Kaner on the first unit. Like that. Slavin's going here. And on the second unit, we're going to throw in Zegras. So we're going to have York on that right D position. And we're going to have Zegras here. Okay, all right. Let's keep going here. So let's see if we win that game. We won it 6-1. That's a big win, boys. Without Bjorkstrand, but we'll be fine here. We're one game in hand on the Bruins, and we're tied. So there's no room to mess around here. home game against Utah. We finally get our revenge against them, win it 5-3, and it's looking promising. So the Bruins are actually in a playoff spot as well. We got a game in hand on them. Let's see how we're looking here. 7th in the division, 2 games in hand on Columbus, 1 game in hand on New York, and we're within striking distance from them. Carolina also there. So it's a really tight race. I mean, Pittsburgh's still there. So yeah, don't let your foot off the gas here, boys. Let's keep going. We know what to do. We're playing a low Flyers team, so let's take advantage. Let's take advantage of this team, and let's win. And we lose 2. All right, 3 games left. Is that what's going on? And one of them is against the Penguins, right? And with that loss, we fall outside of a playoff spot. With a loss to the Flyers, we can't be losing those games, boys. Oh, that one hurts. Let's see what happened. 9-2 win against Ottawa for Pittsburgh. They're trying to make the playoffs. Jeez. Let's see if there's anything that we can correct here. Cam York, boys. Tom Wilson and William Karlsson. It seems like that first line is really not working that well. And keeping the puck out of the net. So what can we do to fix that? Wow. I think maybe Wilson goes here. That way, Cooley's better than Wilson defensively. Or, yeah, I think that's the move, boys. Or you throw Nelson on the first as well. We'll try this. And you know what? I'm not liking the way York's playing at all. So we're going to throw Ramo back in. That third pair has been working pretty well for us. We're going to switch Ramo for him. And Ramo's going to play the power play too. I think. That second power play. Yes. I don't want to ice him on that power play though. Absolutely not. We're going to throw Nyquist. There you go. And we got a big game against the Calgary Flames here. Standings wise, we need this win. We need this win bad, boys. All right. If we win this game, we pass the Islanders, right? So that's what we're aiming to do here. Varlamov's in the net. Big game against Calgary here. We're going to jump in here, boys. We're going to watch the rest of this game. And hopefully win it. So this game could decide if we make the playoffs or not. I mean, we won't know that yet, but we need to put every chance on our side. A point tonight would be good, but we want the 2 points, boys. We're not leaving any points on the tables at this point, all right? Got to take care of business here, so let's see our boys here, how they play under pressure here. So we're just going to turn that one over at the blue line. Here's Nazem Kadri the other way. Picked off by Ramo. Ramo's going to feed Tanev. Tanev finds Zegras. See if Zegras can make a better play here. He's going to feed it to Pinto. Pinto finds Tanev. Tanev shot. Blocked. Pinto scores! Come on! What a goal by Pinto. And that's right. That's a huge goal, man. In the third period, that has potential to be the game-winning goal. In a game where the game is even, the whole game, Shane Pinto delivers a difference maker here, picking up a rebound that was deflected by their defenseman, Dustin Wolf. I mean, he had no chance on that. Both of his defensemen running into them there. And the Flames are going to call timeout. And they are flustered here at home. Shane Pinto. What a goal there. All right, boys. That was a big goal. But this game's not over here. The Flames are coming right back the other way. Big save there by Varlamov. Slavin's going to pick it up. Oh my God, we're lucky Kadri wasn't ready for that because that was a pizza. Oh, boys, what are we doing here? Come on here. Let's pick it up. Sort it out here. We're running around a little bit. Perek. That shot will get blocked by Nelson. Big play there by Brock Nelson. And he's going to feed it to Nick Ehlers. Right back to Nelson. Nelson finds Slavin, who's got some room. He's going to make an interesting pass. And it's going to be Sharon Govich on a breakaway. Oh my God, what a save by Varlamov. I don't know how he got that breakaway, but boys, we're scrambling here. We got to find a way to get it out here. Connor's there. He's going to find Killorn. What a save by Varlamov. Varlamov, Semyon Varlamov, just saving her bacon here. Wow. Well, the Flames came up with a push there after Pinto's goal, which really, scared me. But hey, Varlamov holding us in there, keeping the lead. Flames win the face-off there, and Varlamov again with a save. Well, this ain't working, boys. We're going to throw our third line out there. We need a face-off win here, Pinto. We're running with you here. Let's win this draw. There we go, Pinto. Pinto wants to win tonight. Pinto's here to win. Oh, boys. What a save by Semyon Varlamov once again, boys. Cross crease diving save to keep the lead there, and Brandon Tanev is going to bury it into the empty net. I mean, Semyon Varlamov won us that game, boys. Wow. Wow, boys. Yeah, that's all I have to say is wow. Semyon Varlamov saving us in that game. And a big goal by Shane Pinto. Which, look at that, boys. We are firmly into a playoff spot here. Passing the New York Islanders with the same amount of games played. Tied with the Hurricanes. Tied with the Bruins. 1 point back of the Blue Jackets. With a game in hand. So, this is huge, boys. That was a big goal by Pinto. Some very big saves by Varlamov. And we're right back into it the next day against the Devils at home. Joseph Wall, let's see if you can tap into that inner Semyon Varlamov there. That's got to have inspired you to be the best that you can be. I mean, come on here. Let's see it, Joseph Wall. So first period, power play strikes again. Patrick Kane with a power play marker in the crease, probably a one-timer once again. Love to see it. Second period, let's keep it going here. All right, they get one back. Jesper Bratt's going to even up the scoring. Can we win this game here and possibly clinch a playoff spot? Brock Nelson, another big goal. He tied it up against the Flames. And tonight against the Devils, he gives us the lead with 15 minutes left in the third. It's holding up until 4 minutes here. Joseph Wall is shutting the door here in the third, much like Varlamov yesterday. And back-to-back good goaltending performances gets us two big back-to-back wins. And did we clinch the playoffs? We might have just clinched the playoffs with that win, boys. It doesn't seem like we clinched yet. Tied with the Bruins. All right, so there's Carolina. They still got a game left. New York still got a game left. Columbus still got a game left. All sitting at 90 and 91 points. Pittsburgh right there as well. So it's coming down to the wire here, boys. Good thing we won those two games. We're sitting in a good spot here, but the final game will decide a lot. So, what we're going to do, we got Bjorkstrand back, right? Big decision here. This fourth line's playing well, but I believe that Bjorkstrand over Isimont probably gives us the best chance to win. Even if he's hurt, I do believe that. So we're going to sub him up. I think this is the best lineup for us to win this game here, boys. So, got the Pittsburgh Penguins. They need this win to possibly have a chance at the playoffs, so they're going to come out hard. But we also need this win, boys, to clinch a playoff spot. If we win, we're in. If we get 1 point, are we in? If we get 1 point, we're sitting at 92, right? Carolina can get to 93, which would bump us to 7th. But that's it. So if we win, we're in. If we get 1 point, I think we're in as well. No. One win doesn't guarantee it, boys. We need to win. So this is a huge game again. Varlamov's back in net. We saw what happened against the Flames when he was in net. But we need a performance from everyone on the team, boys. It goes from Essa Ramo to Brock Nelson to Oliver Bjorkstrand, who's playing hurt tonight. We need everyone. Varlamov, we need the penalty killers. We need everyone, boys. And that is not a great start. Evgeny Malkin scoring 2 big goals for the Penguins in the first period. And we're down 2-0. Well, this is where we're going to see what we're made of, boys. Backs against the wall. Last game of the season. Need a win to make the playoffs. Let's see what we're made of, boys. Good teams win these games. Are we a good team? Or are we going to fold under the pressure? Let's see here. Second period. Who's it going to be, boys? Wow. All right. So, Gino Malkin. Natural hat trick. He scores 1 in the beginning of the first on the power play. Scores 1 in the dying seconds. Well, 2 minutes left in the third. That's a killer. That's a big goal by Malkin. Second period starts. He opens up the scoring with his natural hat trick. 3 minutes in. We then get a power play. Tom Wilson buries one. Will Cooley bears one right after, but Crosby makes it 4-2. Will Cooley with 2 back-to-back goals ties the game up. Only for Sebastian Aho to restore the lead. So we battle back here in the second period, but we also allowed 3 goals, right? But I like to fight back. And now we got more than enough guys that can score 1 goal for us to send us to overtime. But will it happen? Can we do it? When the lights are the brightest, who's going to show up for the Armada? It's going to be Patrick Kane? Is it going to be Nick Ehlers? Tom Wilson? Slavin? Power play. Come on, boys. Gustav Nyquist on the power play. What a goal, man. What a goal. And he sent us to overtime, gets us that point. That is a huge goal by Gustav Nyquist, boys. A forgotten player on this team, but man, he's had a good season. And he sends us to overtime. Gives us a chance to win this game here. Oh, boys. So 1 point's not enough. We need this win. We need this win bad. We need to guarantee ourselves into the playoffs. Oh, I'm nervous, boys. I'm nervous. We got Varlamov in the net. He's allowed 5 goals tonight, but still, I like him out there. Gotta select sides here and make sure I'm not controlling anyone. We're gonna watch this game. One thing I want to do, I have not edited our 3-on-3 lines. I want to make sure they make sense, all right? So I saw Nelson out there. He's probably with Ehlers, if I had to guess. Which I don't mind at all. Nelson, Ehlers, Ekblad. Yeah, okay. So we'll go with that. And we're going to want Nyquist out there with Carlson. Because he's got the hot hand right now. So be right back. I got to go to the washroom, and we're going to watch this game here. Alright, so this is going to be our lineup for this overtime period. And yeah, we know the importance of this game here. We got the point with coming to overtime because of Gus Nyquist's clutch goal. Will Cooley's got a hat trick for us to get to overtime as well. But yeah, we need the 2 points in order to clinch for sure. With 1 point, we're not guaranteed in. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Let's see what happens. Brock Nelson's going to take the draw here against Sid the Kid, who's playing alongside Malkin and Chris Letang. Here are the Penguins. Try to center it there. Malkin, he's got the hot stick tonight. He's going to turn it over there. Ekblad skating up the ice now. He's going to find Nelson. Nelson, he's going to lose that puck, and Sid the Kid's going to pick it up on a breakaway. Ekblad trying to catch up. He does, and he bumps him as he shoots there, and Varlamov makes a nice save. Ehlers going to get bumped there and accidentally ice it all the way down the ice, and Pittsburgh will get an offensive zone draw here. So, big draw here for Brock Nelson. Sid the Kid and Malkin and Letang going to the bench, changing the lines here. That's good. But we lose the face-off clean. Alexiev off the post. Oh my God, boys. Ehlers, another turnover. He had Nelson there. He could have sent him. Alexiev with another shot, but Varlamov makes the save. Alexiev with 2 big chances to win the game there. Hits the post on the first one, and Varlamov makes the save on the second one. See if we can win a draw here and avoid going through that again. Trevor Zegras on the draw. He's going to lose it to Novak. Novak brings it back to Donovan. Over to Rust, who takes a shot, goes wide, and Patty Kane picks up the rebound. He's on a break. Showtime. He's gonna miss low block. What a save there. Zegras battling for it down low. Novak's gonna come out with the puck though. He's got Donovan, but Slavin breaks that up, and Zegras gonna pick it up, turns it over. Brian Russ steps in and he buries it. Oh my God, Zegras. Oh my God, boys, and Brian score in overtime. And we lose in overtime, boys. Oh, man, that one hurt. What was Zegras doing, man? Zegras picks up the puck here. And what does he try to do? Cuts in. Why are you cutting in? You got all this ice, man. I guess he got bumped. Did he get kneed? Kind of gets kneed there. Loses the puck. Brian Russ is right there for it. Who's this? Patty King trying to go on that 2-on-0. Slavin, man. Slavin gets caught too. Brian Russ, man. He was gassed, but makes a nice move. And finds the back of the net. Well, Gus Nyquist got us a point with that big goal, and we'll see if that's enough. I mean, it's no longer fully in our hands here, but it looks like we made the playoffs anyways, boys. Yep, everyone's at 82 games played. We're sitting at 4th in our division, and it's looking like we're going to play the New York Rangers in round 1 here, boys. So, that would have been a bad way to end the season if we did not make the playoffs, but guess what, boys? We made them. That was our goal at the start of the year. We told our coach. He agreed, and here we are. We made the playoffs with what, 92 points, was it? Yeah, 92 points gets us in. And, yeah, we got the New York Rangers here, I believe. Yep. So we'll be facing off against the New York Rangers in round 1, boys. Let's check out their lineup quickly here. So Panarin, Miller's, Banajad. Yeah, they got some star power up front. Sunkfist, Trocheck, Laugh, Hoffman. It kind of drops off though on the 3rd and 4th line. That's where we can get them there. Defensively, they got that stud Adam Fox, obviously. Gavrikov, Susi, Schneider. They lost Keandre Miller, but they got Lilligren, Vakanainen, Susi. Goalie-wise, they got Shesterkin. So, not an easy team to play against in the first round here, but hey, we achieved our goal of making the playoffs, so that's step 1. Done, boys. That was our goal for this season. That's accomplished. But we're here now. We're in the playoffs. So let's see what can happen here. Let's see what we can do. We're not just going to roll over and say, oh, well, we made the playoffs and we're done here. No, that's not the type of team we are. We're going for the cup here. We're in it. We're going to win it. All right? So tune into the next video when we begin round 1 against the Rangers. All right, boys? We'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys for watching.